What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chaos and Commentary. I am Ryan.
I'm Jordan. Let's get into it.
Today, we are so excited to have a special guest, Connie P 1122 from TikTok. If you have not checked out her amazing tarot readings, please do. Make sure you give her a like and a follow. Subscribe to her. She's absolutely incredible, and she has honored us with an appearance to come on and do a couple readings for a couple lucky individuals. So I guess the best way to do this is to just get right into it, Connie. How did you start your tarot journey and TikTok journey?
I've been doing tarot for a number of years, mostly just family, myself, playing with it, getting to know it, getting to love it, and to really understand it. And I'd say about 3 years ago now, I think it's been about 3 years, I wasn't on TikTok. My husband was actually on TikTok before me.
Oh, funny.
And he was scrolling through and he's seen all these tarot readers.
Mhm.
And he's like, babe, you should do this. You should
Was
get
he
on.
one
You
of
should do
those?
this."
Was he one of those that was in the death pool of TikTok? Like when you're supposed to go to bed at 11 and then you realize it's 3 a.m. because you've been scrolling TikTok for hours?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm that
I know the
person.
feeling.
I'm that person.
Guilty.
I can hear the songs, everything going in the background. Try and talk to him and he's not even there. He is so engulfed in that phone. And for the longest time, for months, I'd say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Because the ones that he was showing me, I would see them having, signs up saying, you got to pay this for that. And it just really, it didn't feel right to me. I didn't like that. And he said, no, do you. Like, you go on there and be you. People are going to love you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I
I'm
love
like,
how supportive he is. He's just like, go out there
Yeah,
and
it's
show the
rare.
world who you are.
It's
Yeah,
rare.
he's
I
a
think
good
he just
egg.
wanted something new to watch.
I'm right here. You
So-
can look at me anytime.
So I created an account. And when, of course, with TikTok, you have to have so many followers first before you can go live. So it took a while, and I worked up there. But yeah, when I did my first live, it was an overwhelming response. And I had a lot of people telling me that they were able to connect with me easily and that they liked the fact that I'm just a normal woman, a
Mhm.
mom, a wife, a worker, just an everyday woman on there. I'm not asking for anything in return. I'm just pulling cards, and that it felt like I was there for them. And it just took off from there. It literally
She's
just
so
been,
humble. I love it.
That's
wow.
that's
I
awesome.
love it. So what inspired you? I mean, was there more inspiration to that? Just like your husband being like, honey, you should do this.
You know what? At first I went on really just to shut him up, just to get
Why
off
do
my
y'all
back,
do that to us?
because it got so annoying. And it was
'Cause
every day.
we have the logistics in our head and we're like, how are we going to do this?
Dane Cook said it back. Y'all are brain ninjas.
Yes.
We are. But then, it kind of backfired because I ended up enjoying it. And I found, even though I'm not seeing the person, I'm seeing their username, the
Mhm.
conversations that we have on the live, and the followers that I ended up gaining were so supportive even of me. So even if I was having a bad day, it brought me up. It lifted
Mhm.
me up. So even though a lot of them say, thank you so much for everything you do, blah, 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 you're always here for us, but they don't realize they're actually being there for me. So yeah, so it's them lifting me up. It's them helping. So I found myself not wanting to leave that.
Mhm.
And I call my lives, I call everybody in my lives, like we're one giant fam jam.
Oh, I love that.
Love
Is
that.
what I call it, right? And when people subscribe or they do those member hearts that come up
Mhm.
on the screen and stuff, I tell people, like, or when they give me a follow, welcome to the fam jam, because we're all here for each other,
Mhm.
right? And I now I found myself, I don't want to leave that. I like the positivity, I like the encouragement, and I like that it's both ways. Not just me giving to them. I like that it's them giving me the encouragement as well.
That's awesome.
I love that.
I love
I
that.
love that. So with everything, obviously, you have become very successful. your crazy follows and likes, and I've been on your lives so many times and gotten readings
For
from you, and I love
years.
doing them. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
love.
I recognize your username. You have been a follower pretty much since the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's so funny how you said, like, you know, this kind of just came organically with your husband and something that you like to do, but you didn't think you were going to take it to that level. And I just remember scrolling onto you and you were like, but honey, you have the power and the will to do this. And you were so humble and friendly with just the way that you delivered the message. I was like so fixed. I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. I was like, she is incredible. You know, because sometimes I feel like you go in, like for Connie, I always feel like it's very positive. She's not trying to give you negative. And it was just such an awesome experience that I continue to go back every time I call her live. And then there was one point where TikTok was doing TikTok things. And I remember like your live got interrupted like mid live or whatever.
Oh,
And
that's
poor
happened.
Connie. Oh my God. And I was like, no. And then for months, it went and I wasn't able to see her. And then somehow, because you know, there was a few accounts out there with your name.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Like the shadow
Yeah, quite
banning
a
or
bit.
whatever.
Yeah, everybody wants to be Connie. And
Everybody
I
wants
was,
to be me.
that's right. And finally I found her real one and I sent her a TikTok message and I was like, when do you go live? So we ended up talking a little bit and I was so happy that I had found her again. So I was able to start watching her again. So again, with all that being said, you know, are you surprised, you know, about going viral and growing your platform? Like, did you expect the success that, you know,
I
of
didn't
this?
expect it at all. I'm very
No.
surprised. Um, I am the kind of person, I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to be goofy and weird. I mean, this is a normal hat, but I mean, if I was being my true self, I'd have the winter hat with the two balls on the head and I'd just like an umbrella skirt. Like, I love, you know what I mean? Like,
I like
that's
it.
me. But, and as much as my mouth may try and get me in trouble sometimes, I don't take myself as the person that somebody would look at to go viral.
Okay.
I'm just me. I'm not doing, to me, I'm not doing anything special. To me, I'm just being me. And no, I would have never have expected that. I would never have expected the amount of followers that I have. Nothing. I even get weird when we have to go to another town to go grocery shopping. We have to go about an hour to an hour and a half away.
Oh,
Can you
really?
imagine?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I go
live
5
in
Does
a
minutes.
people
little,
like bother you a lot or what?
no, but I've gotten noticed from being on TikTok and they're like, "Oh my God, you're Connie. Oh my God." And,
I
you
would
know,
totally be that person. I'd be like, Connie, what up, girl?
Yeah, I would
I'm your
too. I'd be
new
like,
best
I love
friend.
you.
I'm standing there like, "Hi."
That's like this one. Michael Boston, he's my favorite comedian. We went to Boston I don't know, a month ago or a month and a half ago, and we're sitting there and this QR code came up on like the big screen, you know, behind him, and it was $50 to like meet him. And my wife was like, babe, how are you not? Just like scan the QR code and Venmo him. So I got to meet him. He was super funny. Like I'm totally that guy.
Oh,
Like
well,
I want to meet people like, you know.
when that happened to me, my husband was standing there giggling. He was literally,
He's like, it finally happened.
Yeah.
he's like, "Yep, that's my wife." And
Move over,
I got
Kardashians.
embarrassed.
Connie
I got
P is
shy
coming
and I got
through.
embarrassed.
You got
I did. I clammed up. I got shy. I felt the heat in my face. And I got embarrassed.
no.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my
no.
gosh. I have a
Yeah.
couple questions for you. So, you know, when it comes to, you know, like, you know, going through your lives and doing your readings and like kind of towards the end of them, you know, like, do you have to do anything to like protect your energy during that time as far as like, I don't know if you do crystals or anything like that. But like some people like swear on that. Like, do you have to do anything special to kind of really conserve your energy or, you
I
know,
don't.
when that kind of
No,
stuff? Okay.
I don't. And the reason I don't is because my energy alone, I put out a lot of energy. And even though I can see, in this setting, in this format, when I'm not face to face with someone, it's more comfortable for me.
Sure.
Um, my energy alone, I have no fear of something happening to that energy. And because my lives are so positive, there's no real negativity going on in my life. And because
Never.
they're so positive, there is no need to protect that energy.
Sure.
They should be able to walk away with that energy.
Yeah.
They should be able to leave that live feeling that positive energy. without me having to try and conceal it or protect it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
no, I don't. I leave the live as it is because I want
Yeah.
that energy to be out there.
Sure, sure. No, I
Yeah.
just think that it's so unique. I mean, because you see a lot of other people who, who do the tarot thing on social media. I tried it at one point and it wasn't authentic to me at the time for whatever reason. I just think there's something else that I'm meant to be doing and I'm working on it. Maybe this is it. I hope so.
But you know
um,
what? You know if it's not for you, right?
well,
You
yeah,
know if
I
it's not
feel
for you.
it. I feel it. It's like I appreciate it. I practice on my own in private, and that makes sense to me. That I feel good about. But when I'm like, but for whatever reason, I just don't think that that's what I'm meant to do. Because it
See,
doesn't
Yeah.
feel
for
right.
me, if I were to do it, and like Jordan and I will read off like each other's at times, but I always have to read the little book. But if I ended up doing
Oh,
it,
I
I
do
would be
too.
like that guy that says, "And honey, you should not have those extra 2 shots on Friday night because you're gonna get yourself into trouble." Like that would be me. It would turn into a
That's
comedy.
trash bag Donna right there.
A total trash bag Donna coming through. We'll talk
So
about it at a later date.
we should explain that to Connie though. I feel. Can we explain it now, please?
Hi, friends. Jordan here with Chaos and Commentary. And I just wanted to really quick mention that this episode is sponsored by HoneyBook. As a small business owner, it took me a while to kind of find the right tools and things that really help me run my business efficiently. But then I found HoneyBook, and it has been an actual game changer. It handles everything from sending contracts and invoices to booking clients, managing projects, all in one place. It actually makes me feel like I have my life together, which is saying a lot. So if you run your own business or side hustle or whatever the case, I cannot recommend it enough. So do me a favor, check out the link in our show notes and you can get yourself 30% off of HoneyBook for an entire year. When we're just starting out, we know how important every single cent is to us. So you will not be sorry. Again, that link is located in the show notes and I really hope this helps.
I don't know
Yeah,
what happened one
I
day.
kind of feel that I should know that.
Yeah,
It's
so
amazing. It's so great.
know what
Ryan,
happened
it's
one day.
great. Tell the world.
Where was I? I was with my friend Betty. She calls me Morty. And we just have done stupid little videos on Facebook, like little 30-second things of like eating out, or like when COVID happened, she had a mask on. And there was this Snapchat filter, and it's like
a drag
basically
queen, right?
puts me in drag with like black lipstick and like hair and big makeup, and it's hilarious. And I just decided one day, what was my first video? I don't even remember my first video of her.
I know there was one of you in a hot tub or a pool at one point.
I might have been in a hot tub. I don't know. It was hysterical, but I ended up just doing like this funny haha video, and everybody just thought it was hilarious. Was like, you need to keep doing those. And then randomly, when I was working with Jordan, I just came out with TBD, Trash Bag Donna. So Jordan at one point was like, I want to become Dumpster Dan, get a male one, right? So I'll have to send you one of them.
Oh, I have it right here, Ryan. I'm ready to go. You're gonna do it.
Wait, which one?
I don't know. The one I could find.
Oh God.
This is good.
All right, send it to me.
It's in the studio chat.
It's in the studio chat. Oh God, what are you doing?
Oh my God, do I get sent that too? Do I get to see it too?
Yeah,
You should be able to see it, but he's gonna play it on the screen for us.
Oh God, this better be a good one.
I don't know, but you look like an Oompa Loompa.
What is this?
It's from November 2023.
Where am I? There's shirts.
You don't
up
get to
on the wall.
pre-watch it. You just got to put it on.
Oh, sorry, my bad. She says you don't get to pre-watch.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're cheating.
all right,
Yeah, just play. Whatever it is, it is.
Let me share my screen, you guys. Oh,
We did not plan this today, and I'm so
much
happy.
trouble, Jordan. All right. Can you see it?
Oh my, stop.
Good afternoon. It is your girl Trash Bag Donna checking in live from lunch. I just left a paraplegic strip club. Place was crawling with pussy. Have yourself a good day on purpose. Till next time.
Oh God, that was good.
Paraplegic strip club, right?
Oh, Trash Bag Donna, welcome to Chaos and Commentary.
Wow.
I'm so not mad about
I
this.
think Donna deserves her own little glory.
Oh my God.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what? Maybe the next time I get a reading, I'll come in as Trash Bag Donna from her TikTok.
You gotta say, just comment, just say, hey, it's Donna.
It's TBD. And have yourself a good day on purpose. That's her famous line.
Yeah, have yourself a good day on purpose.
Have yourself a good day on purpose.
But you know what, Ryan? It's funny because you posted that Thursday Thoughts last week,
Did it pop
and you
right out.
and you said it. You were like, "Have a good day on purpose." I mean,
Yep.
like Donna deserves the limelight.
It can happen. I'll work on it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you all got such a good laugh.
Thanks for not yelling at me right now.
No,
You can
don't
call
worry.
me later.
Oh, I sure will.
Listen, everybody,
Ow.
you're providing laughter and joy.
That's right.
Yeah, like
There
that's
you
what
go.
it's all about, man.
I
Like,
used to see the positives in life.
mhm,
And, we had talked a couple weeks ago, I think people go through things in life,
mhm.
and sometimes they're cranky. I think it's nasty when people look at somebody who's going through things as negativity,
Yeah,
because it's different. It's different to go through things and feel a certain type of way than being negative. Those are two very, very different things. And I think people need to realize that.
Fair.
Yeah, as I in general try to stay very positive. I swear like a trucker and have my days and I'm just like beep, beep, beep. It's life. I'm human. I'm normal.
you are far
So
from normal, Ryan, but you're
being
uniquely
normal is
strange.
vastly overrated.
You're uniquely
Right,
strange.
Connie?
Now that I know his normal is Trash Bag Donna.
I'm gonna
Wow.
start sending her random videos like "Happy Wednesday, Connie" from TVD.
Is that
And I'm
still
gonna send it to you.
is that still a filter? I hope so.
I actually bought the filter, so I'll have it forever.
Oh my god, I need to get a Trash Bag Dan one.
Yeah,
This is our time.
I'm
It's
almost
happening.
positive. Actually, let me look. Hold on, I think I still have it. Yeah, there it is. Hold up. Oh shit!
Oh, she got an upgrade.
She's got a podcast hat on.
Wow.
That's amazing. Oh my god, you have to always do that.
I would be a good-looking female.
Yep.
I would be with me.
I would be with me. All right.
Wow.
Poor Connie.
I know I feel bad.
No. I'm gonna say this, and if you have to edit it out, then so be it. But
God,
I'm gonna say
I
this.
really hope not.
So it's funny that you say that if you could be with you, you would, because I always say to my friends and husband, unfortunately for him, that if I could do myself, I would.
100%.
I think
If
we
I
should
could
all
do
feel that
myself,
way, actually.
I would.
Do you know
I
what
would
that would
cook
do
him.
for one's self-worth if you truly believe that? And I'm not saying none of you guys don't. I'm just saying, like, that's a, what do they call it?
I have to say, I am super lucky.
cheat
My
code.
wife is absolutely amazing. Like she does laundry. She is an amazing mom. We are so good together. She totally speaks Ryan. I cook, I clean.
My wife is great. She does laundry.
No, she's very loving, but I'm just saying, like, I
I'm
cook,
sorry.
I
You know, as
clean.
men always do that. They always put out the housekeeping points of why they're good.
I'm
No,
sorry,
listen,
Ryan.
hey,
I'm
wait. I
sorry.
cook, I clean. I am a neat freak. You know
I
this.
know you are. No, you are. It's just funny.
But I hate doing laundry.
Me too. I'm the
I think it
worst.
is the worst task
Ask
in the world. Like,
Kyle.
yeah, Kyle. And if I had my way, I would either pay to have it done or she can do it. I'm
My
not even gonna lie
husband's not
about it.
allowed to do laundry. He can put them in the wash or the dryer. He
Not
is
allowed to fold.
not allowed to fold. Oh God, no.
My
I
goal
hang up
in
all my
life
shirts.
is
No.
to make enough money to justify paying someone to do my laundry. That's how much I despise it. It's awful. It's
used
a
to do it.
terrible thing. I am the worst.
When she first met me, I had it sent out once a week. I'd drop it off at work. I'd pick it up at 5. All my shirts were hung up, socks, underwear, everything was perfect. And then I realized
I don't mind doing laundry.
That's
See,
my
right now
money.
with all my medical issues, I can't do it right now.
Gotcha.
And it's killing me. It is hurting. It is
Aw.
physically hurting because when I go to the linen closet to get a towel, I'm seeing just a whole bunch of rolled blobs.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even folded. They're not even attempted to be folded.
Just
Not at
And
all.
ladies and gentlemen, on the
He's
next
literally rolling them in his hands like
oh, like this.
like this, and then tossing them in the closet.
All
I
right.
stand there and I think I have a hernia every time I open the door.
We can totally expand on this on the next Chaos and Commentary. Connie will be back for another reading and to teach you how to properly fold the fucking towel.
Yeah, it's and I mean,
I
God
love
love him,
it.
he's trying, and he's doing it while I can't. So I mean, but man, it's not pretty.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
dread
funny.
guests coming into my house. I dread it because if they got to go get a towel or an extra face cloth or something for whatever ungodly known reason,
Mhm.
they're gonna run. They're gonna run out the door because they're not gonna know who lives in this house and what's happening behind closed doors. It's
Sure.
setting
Oh
an
my
impression.
gosh.
We have house
Yeah.
cleaners come in every other week, and not for nothing. It's just specifically for that deep clean dust
Like
thing.
that stuff that you don't get to, like,
Yeah.
the crevices.
Me and dust don't get along. So that's the big thing. They dust, they'll wash all the floors, toilets, all that. But like
Oh my
the dishes
God,
are already
I
done.
want that.
Every other week, $120. It's well worth it.
I
She's
don't.
wonderful. She's a little Brazilian lady. I love her.
I want that.
Yeah, it's great. I could give her your number.
Yeah, Connie
Connie.
deserves that. Yeah, she'll just
Is she
fly
willing
up
to go
there.
to another country?
Yeah, you got your passport. It's a little bit of a ride, but
And I don't want to pay too much more though.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So let me ask you this, Connie. Just to kind of reel it back a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you want people to take away from your work and what you do as a tarot reader?
What I would like people to take away from my life is to know that regardless of what's happening, they are not alone. That somebody is thinking of them. I say at the end of my every live, I tell them all that they're each absolutely beautiful inside and out. And I want them to believe that. And they need to know that. And I want them to know that each and every individual person has the power and the positivity in them to get through whatever they are facing, regardless of what the cards
I
say.
love that.
And that's what I want to put out there. That's what I want people to take away.
You are such an amazing human being. I just
You
have to
really
say.
are.
I
Like one of these days when you're all back to norm, Jordan and I might just have to take a little trip up to Canada and come visit you.
I mean,
Oh my God, you would love
like to eat,
Newfoundland. The shed
like to
parties
drink.
kill it.
can I pet the moose?
That has
Do you-
a whole other meaning here. Just say it.
No, oh God, what does that mean? Oh, what did I just say? What did I just say?
What did you want to pet?
Does that
Oh,
mean like a wiener?
Here, it's like
What is
flying. Yeah.
the word wiener?
Pet the moose.
I say it because it makes people uncomfortable because it's a weird thing. It's a very childish word to say.
Wiener. Like when I made that comment about fish
You
fries.
know where I get that from?
Where?
Jersey Shore,
Oh God.
because that's what they would call it. Like if like some guy was wearing these tight. I'm sorry, Connie. They were wearing these short
I
shorts.
probably know what you're talking about. I watched
Yeah.
Jersey Shore.
And she's
Oh,
like, wiener, I can see your wiener. Like Snooki would say that. I watched Jersey Shore 30 times back to back to back to back. Like I have a problem. It's like my comfort
New
show.
and New Family Vacation.
And the new stuff. I'm all caught up.
Yep. Yeah.
my
Connie, do you
favorite.
watch that too?
Religiously.
Oh,
We should have a trivia day. See, I'm not alone, Ryan. I'm
oh
cool.
my
Religiously.
God. They're
I even
maddening.
follow them on social
Mhm.
media.
I listen to their
You name it.
podcasts. Like, I don't listen to Vinny's, but I listen to Dina and Snooki's that they do together, and I listen to Snooki's and her friend Joey that they
I
do
like
together.
Snooki and I like Polly D. Snooki, though, that whole fridge moment is still my favorite thing.
When she sat in the
when
fridge
she
because
sitting
her
down when she
butt.
had to poop, and
Yeah,
she was
Yeah.
sitting in
Where
the
you
fridge.
at? I'm in the fridge.
Yeah, and she's like eating like candy that was
Yeah.
in there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks at the camera and she's like, "I gotta poop."
My goal in life is to join some like okay, if there was ever a trivia, like and I mean like a high stakes trivia for Jersey Shore, I would win. I think I think I
wouldn't
could
win
win it.
high stakes. I think I'd do pretty
I would
good.
want to get some money out of it.
I think I would do pretty good. I can't say whether I'd be high stakes, but I would do
Mhm.
pretty good, I think.
We
I mean,
did
she
that.
answered every one
Yeah.
of them that I threw at her.
Yeah, so we did that like when we first started the podcast, and yeah, I got every single one. And what did you do, Gossip Girl
I did Buffy.
or Buffy? Yeah, I've never seen Buffy.
You want
Which is
Buffy?
I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, and the new one's coming out. We're going to talk about it a little bit later briefly.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
all right, Connie, let's get into this. Like, I'm so
All right.
excited. So we have a wheel for everybody who commented that Jordan created. So she's gonna spin the wheel. Connie's going to do readings for 3 people. You said a 3-card read?
Yes, mini read.
A mini read. So again, if you're loving what you see, please make sure to like, follow, and go visit Connie. And Connie, when do you do your lives?
Every morning at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard. So on my time. Oh, you are on Eastern Standard, aren't you?
Oh, I'm on Newfoundland time. We have our own time zone.
Okay, so what time is it where you are right now?
It is 2:36. We're an hour and a half ahead.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Jordan's gonna spin the wheel. There'll be 3 lucky winners. We'll do them one at a time, and we're gonna let Connie do her thing, and then Jordan and I may ask questions because we're kind of learning too, but we are super excited. So go ahead, Jordan, spin it up.
All right, here we go.
Let's see who it is.
Karla Monich.
Monich.
All right, I'll turn that off until
All
we're
right.
ready.
This is a mini read that I'm doing for yourself, Karla Monich, and I'm talking as if she's here with me now because I'm hoping she's going to see this
Perfect.
episode.
We'll tag
so
her.
that-
We'll tag everybody and make sure.
Quick question too before you do her read. Can you tell everybody what type of deck you're using?
Sure,
that allowed?
This is a gilded tarot.
Gilded Tarot.
So Keisha, correct? Keisha
Karla.
Monich? Karla Monich. I'm so sorry. Okay, Karla Monich. So this is a mini read. It's going to be 3 cards. I'm doing this read not knowing any of your information. So at any point after you see this, if you want to message me so you can have any sort of understanding if there's something you're not sure, please feel free to do so.
I'm so excited.
All right. So this here that we have is all emotions. The 3 cups, we've got 3 cards. They're all cups. Now, cups are, as I said, emotions. I'm going to start here. I'm going to show a couple of the cards together. So, Karla, right now you've got the 6 of Cups and you've got the 7 of Cups. Now, if you notice here, the 7 of Cups, these are all around everywhere. You've got a figure that's not looking too happy, kind of down here with all the cups kind of floating all around them, with every figure in the cup, every element coming out of that cup. This is kind of saying right now that your emotions are all over the place. They're kind of going a little crazy on you, that they're a little out of control. Now, the 6 of Cups, I refer to this as blast from the past because it has to do with situations that are not recent. So there could have been something going on, some sort of rift with somebody, some sort of argument, some clash there somewhere. So this is something coming forward. Now, whether it's an old love, an old friend, a family member, but it shows situations being resolved. So with your emotions being everywhere, there is calm waters on the bottom, and the calm water always represents peace. So it's saying that there's peace there for you. Now, these cups are filled with flowers, which shows sort of like a celebration, excitement, kind of like a rejoicing, kind of like the coming together, that situations are being resolved. So it's showing that you're going to get through this. With the emotions being everywhere, this is telling me that you can get control of those emotions. You are in control of your emotions and how they go. So with somebody coming forward, and again, regardless who it is, whether it be a family member, a friend, an old love, the situation is going to be resolved because you have the power to allow you to resolve it. You can put yourself at peace. You can get control of those emotions. You are in power of your emotion. Once that's done, sweetheart, you have the Ace of Cups. That is absolutely beautiful. This here is an emotion that's kind of euphoric, sensual, eye rolling, amazing. This water is pouring out of the cup. That is explaining the overwhelming emotions. That means overwhelming emotions. This is either going to be a new love, a new level of an ongoing love, but your emotions are about to be on a whole new level. But for you to enjoy that, you've got to get control of your emotions. You've got to rein those in. And again, you have the power to do that. So I hope this all makes sense to you, sweetheart. Any questions, please message me.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Awesome. Love that.
Do you have any questions?
I just love how she just breaks it down and
Yeah.
explains, and how the cards seem to always come together, you know, with what potentially could be going on with somebody who's having emotions, and that you can break free of all this kind of chaos, you know, once you get it all under control.
Mhm.
You know, I just love the positivity that
Well,
comes
and I
with
like how you talk about like cups or emotions, you know, like just like the, you know, the different, you know, attributes to each, you know, suit of the tarot deck.
Yeah, so
you know.
every emotion was coming out there. It had all elements, which is showing the wildness of the emotions, that
Mhm.
it's showing that it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Every emotion wouldn't be out if your emotions aren't on this whirlwind.
I'm going to
Right.
piggyback off of Connie's positive message and like, girl, you got this. You're going to figure it out.
That's right.
I helped.
100%.
Okay, let's share my screen again. Let's see.
Let's see who's next.
Right.
Emperor of Corgis, it looks like.
Corgi is like the dog.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
All right.
am I allowed to say that this person is actually a follower of mine?
Absolutely.
No, but no, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emperor of Corgis. I'm glad for anybody that gets picked. His name is JP. He is a sweet person, sweet
Aw.
person. He is on TikTok as well. He has a huge heart. From what I see and experience, he has a huge heart. So JP, this is for you. This is a mini read. You know how to contact me, sweetheart. So if you have any questions, please message me and I will be more than happy to answer. JP, we've got some pentacles. We've got a wand. I'm going to start with the pentacles, because you've got the Six of Pentacles here. And sweetie, this is absolutely beautiful. The Six of Pentacles is suggesting that you're going to be in a good, comfortable position. I have no doubt with that. With you, with your heart, I have no doubt. This figure here is showing a figure kind of helping out one looking a little less fortunate. So it's kind of suggesting that you're in the position to help others, that you are going to be, and this is not necessarily financially. This could be you're in a good, comfortable position, emotionally, mentally, physically, that you're able to help others. You're being there for others. You're going to show your heart. You're going to show your emotion. And that is a beautiful thing. Now, you have also got the Ace of Wands. And this wands have to do with the path that you're on and the direction that you're in. Now, aces always represent something new. This wand is being passed out of the clouds into the clearness, into the bright. It's something new. So it's suggesting that some sort of new path or venture is going to present itself to you. So it's definitely going to be something you're going to want to watch for. Okay. It's some sort of new venture in life. And that's exciting. That's exciting. Definitely something for you to embrace. Now you've got the Four of Pentacles as well. Now I'm taking this Four of Pentacles to go with the wand, because the wand says something new is going to present itself to you. Some sort of new path or venture. The Four of Pentacles suggests something coming your way, but if you notice, he's holding this pentacle tight. So it's going to be something of meaning. It's going to be something close to the heart. So this new path or venture, this is why I say it's going to be something you're going to want to explore. It's going to be something that you're going to want to experience. You're going to want to feel your beautiful heart, because you are all there to help others. Right? So enjoy that. Embrace that. See what new is coming to you, because you've earned it. Good for you, sweet.
Yeah.
Yay.
Awesome. I love that. And I love how you have like this relationship with some of your followers.
Oh, I like to think that I'm like that with a lot of my followers. Because you notice even once before, if you remember, when I message back, I say, "Hey, sweetie,"
Yeah,
or
she's so friendly all the
Yeah.
time. I love it. When I
so
come in, good morning, Connie. It's leprechaun. I just love it. Like it's just so inviting and it's
I like
uplifting.
everybody to know, like, hey, like, I have bad days too, but I'm always here for you, and I'm just there. I'm here. Use me. I'm here.
All right, Jordan, who's next on our list?
Let's see.
Oh, my eyes are so blurry. That's awful. And I'm wearing trifocals.
David and Cindy Pittman. So they must share an account, I am assuming.
David and Cindy Pittman. So this actually sounds like somebody. I'm going to do the read for Cindy because I believe David and Cindy Pittman are in my lives often.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
And if I remember correctly, which I'm pretty sure, the Cindy Pittman that's there, her husband is David, and I'm pretty sure that's them.
Awesome.
So I'm going to do the read for Cindy.
Okay. Perfect.
I interact with Cindy more. I have more interaction with her, more feelings. So I'm gonna do the read for Cindy.
All right.
Get it, Cindy.
Let's go.
All right, Cindy, sweetheart. This mini read is for yourself. You can message me at any time. You have any questions, please feel free to do so. All right. We have got a little bit of uncertainty going on. I'm going to start with wands. You got wands and cups. Cindy, you got wands and cups. Wands, again, are the path that you're on, the direction that you're in life. Cups are emotions. They are definitely going together, but I'm going to start with wands. So, sweetheart, you've got the 5 of wands. The number 5 is always uncertainty. Okay? You're pondering. You're not sure. This is saying that you're a little unsure of the path that you're on. Now, whether this is, I'm going to tell you what I think, but I mean, this could be the path that you're on in life, the direction that you're headed in. I feel that this is the path that you're on emotionally. And I feel that there is uncertainty with your emotions, maybe not sure if you want to progress emotionally. But you know what, sweetheart, these guys look like they're ready for battle. They're telling you to keep fighting. They're telling you to keep going, to not give up, to push forward because you can. You are a beautiful, strong woman. You can push forward. You are in control of your emotions. There is no uncertainty. You need to release that uncertainty for you to progress. Once you do, Cindy, sweetheart, I'm going to show these two together because you have got the 9 and 10 of cups. You are going to be exactly where you want to be emotionally. You are going to be so full of love and peace. The 9 of cups says that you're going to be sharing that love and peace everywhere. Because why? Because you are in control of your emotions. You have the power to put yourself at love and peace. So do it. Let go of that uncertainty. Move forward. Put yourself at peace and enjoy those emotions. Thank you, sweetheart.
I love that. That was awesome.
I just love the message. I mean, and this, can be in any reading ever, but like, just how we are in control of how we're feeling. And that's a hard thing to explain to some people because it's like, what do you mean? Like, I'm literally going through hell right now. Like, I'm not in control. But if you sit down and really think about it and make a conscious decision to move forward with our head held high and try to get through it the best that we can, it makes a world of difference.
Essentially, every card sits with every person.
Mm-hmm.
Every card will resonate with every person to some degree.
Sure.
This is why I like the positive side, because regardless of what card comes up, it's how everybody has a choice, right? Everybody has a choice. You have that choice to move forward in a positive direction, or you have that choice to sit and ponder yourself or the life or your direction and wonder if this is good for you and kind of fester in that. You have the choice to cause yourself that stress or anxiety. Now, others may cause you that stress or anxiety as well, but you have that choice to release it or to hold on to it.
Yep.
You have that choice. And I'm hoping to direct people to take the positive choice,
Yeah, absolutely.
to know that you can move forward. You don't need to be under that stress. There are things that you can do to release that stress. You have the power in you to move forward and to be positive. And that's what I try and put out.
Yeah, I definitely used to be that girl, and my father, who watches, can attest to
Dad.
this. He loves it when we talk to him. He thinks it's awesome.
And Kyle, or not Kyle. What's your brother's name? Oh my God.
Zach.
Oh my God, what a thing.
Yeah, my brother's name is Zach. And Lisa, my stepmom, is listening as well. But they can all attest to, like, you know, I used to go for the jugular, man. Like, if someone pissed me off, I would just be so spiteful. I mean, I never did anything crazy, but, like, you know, just I was annoying about it. You know, and instead of just being like, you know what, if that's how you want to act, fine. I'm gonna walk away and not engage. I would be full in like I used to thrive on yelling at people when, you know, like you know, that drama, like it makes you want to do something and you just get kind of caught up in it. And I would, and it never made me feel better. Not once did it make me feel better. In the moment, I was like, yeah, I got your ass. But then, like 10 minutes later, I'm like, ugh, this is icky. You know? Like,
I
it's
love
just
the word icky.
Yeah.
I love your shirt, by the way, Jordan.
Oh, did you see it? Rockport.
I did.
That's Ryan's favorite place. I went to visit him.
My
last
favorite
fall.
place.
What is that? What is that?
Rockport, Mass.
Massachusetts.
It's right next to
Okay.
Gloucester.
Yeah, so it's right on the coast.
Gloucester.
Okay.
Gloucester.
It's beautiful.
The only thing I know about Gloucester, is that it?
Mhm.
I'm
Gloucester.
probably not saying it right.
That's fine.
Gloucester. I'm Canadian. Gloucester.
Yeah.
Is there's that tuna fisherman there. And I
Yeah, the
only know
Gordon's
that
fisherman.
because my husband watched Wicked Tuna.
Oh, funny.
I actually met TJ.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did shots with him.
Oh my God. My husband would be like a giddy little schoolgirl. He'd love it.
He
He'd
was-
be like, oh my God.
He was so cool. He's like, yeah, we'll rip a shot, but then I got to go have dinner with my wife across the street. He was super cool. Wicked nice guy.
Nice, nice.
Oh, Connie, I am so happy that you came on to hang out and do those for people and just for everybody to really get to know you for you. You know, because I think people see you on TikTok and you're always so positive, but to really get in depth to know Connie, you know, which is awesome.
Well, thank you. I was ecstatic that you guys even thought of me to ask to be a guest. So
She was the
thank you.
first person I thought of everyone.
Yep. Yep.
And what's even better is, I know the readings are over, but she's going to hang out with us for the rest of the podcast today. So we got some topics we're going to talk about. We are not done yet. First, I think we need to start off with your boy's all-time favorite show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sarah Michelle Gellar was probably like my first crush, but we have Ryan Kira Armstrong taking over as the new Vampire Slayer in the new series that's going to be coming out. She just got cast. Beautiful young lady. Sarah Michelle Gellar actually reached out to her, I don't know, via video chat.
Wait, is she not going to be in it?
She's still going to be in it as well.
Okay.
But this girl's, I think, going to take kind of on that role. I don't know when it's coming out, but I am so excited.
She's too old to be in it now?
I mean, she still looks banging for her age.
I can't believe her and Freddie
Sorry,
Prinze
babe.
Jr. are still together, too.
She what?
Her
Yeah,
and
aren't
Freddie
they, like,
Prinze Jr. are still married.
Aren't they cooks and stuff like that now? They have like cookbooks and all that stuff
I
out.
think
Probably.
they do. Yeah.
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 That sounds right.
And then for that type of series of vampires and witches and things of that nature, Practical Magic 2 just got a release date for 2026.
I can't believe you said that before I did.
I loved the first one. I thought it was cool.
I thought it. Okay, I am a
Did it
little
really?
bummed.
Yes.
You're talking Practical Magic with Sandra
Yes,
Bullock.
Nicole
Nicole
Kidman. That is
That was
my favorite movie. Like,
Did you not
Are they
know
going to
that?
be in part 2? Are they going to be in part 2? Do
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
Yep, they're cast. It's
I had no idea. I had
It's
no idea
based
there was going to
on-
be a part 2.
It's based on the book. Hold on, because like I read the books after the fact. There's like a whole series of them. Let's see which book.
So, Connie, I'll throw it on screen real quick for you. Nicole Kidman is set to premiere September 18th of 2026. Warner Brothers confirmed the release date.
It's based on the Book of Magic.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
Yes,
Oh, me too.
It's gonna be. I was gonna show you, but I can't get my arm up. I have a practical magic tattoo. I can't. My sleeve won't go up that high.
And I guarantee you, we won't even see it in the theater here. I guarantee you.
Oh, really?
Because you know what? Okay, let me just. Put that
Yeah,
back.
do.
So, where I live, and God bless me because I love Newfoundland, and I'm wholehearted a Newfie girl all the way, whatever. But in Corner Brook, which is the closest big city to me, it's an hour and a half away. It's not a big theater. It is a Cineplex. However, it's old school Cineplex. And I mean crickety old chair, old school Cineplex, where the curtain raises in front of the screen.
How cool is that, though? Like vintage.
We are as vintage as it gets. I'm surprised the old Mickey Mouse is not coming out on the screen. It's that old.
You got to go in and dust off your chair.
And it only has 2 screens.
Oh, wow.
And even the concession, I mean, you can't even get a hot dog at the concession. The nachos are only there when they have them in. Otherwise, it's just popcorn and candy.
I mean,
so chances are I won't get the movie.
Is like popcorn with extra extra butter, and a little bit of salt. So we used to have one we have this mall in Enfield, Connecticut. That's where I live, Enfield, Connecticut. We have this mall that's been there. We always make this joke. I hope you last as long as the Enfield Mall has. It's a shit show. But they used to have a whatever it is, special cinema, whatever. So I'd be like, I want popcorn. So I would literally just go over to order popcorn, take it with me, and leave. And they were super cool about it.
A lot of people do that here because ours is in a mall as well, but it's in the mall. It is a bay in the mall. Yeah. But it has 4 screens, 5 screens maybe.
Yeah. Ours closed.
Oh, that's the only one we have. Well, I'm surprised our mall is still open, here in Fremont. It's nuts.
Yeah,
well, we have a couple restaurants in our mall and a drugstore, but that's about it.
Ours has been taken over by the local college, actually. They took 2 bays of the mall and they made it this giant weight room for all the athletes. And then right next to it is a health staffing company. They occupy the mall. They have 2 bays, then they're across the hall from each other, and they have this creepy black curtain that you can see through, and there's people in there working, and the cage is down, but they try to hide it. It's really weird. It's the weirdest thing. I never sat and thought about it until right now. I'm that's fucking weird. It's probably cheap rent though.
Yeah, I would assume so, right?
It used to be a Hallmark store, and now it's a staffing agency.
Oh my God, do you remember those?
Yeah, they were awesome. I used to love going there for gifts.
That's how I used to sign my cards when I was little. Ryan's Hallmark.
Really?
Yeah, and I'd create a little crown. Yeah. Yeah, when I'd make them myself for my mom or dad or whatever.
Can we talk about Blake Lively, please?
Yes, we can. Oh God, this bitch. I'm just saying it. That's my positive vibe of the day. This bitch. This woman has no shame.
She's
None.
Extorting one of the most famous people in the entire world. So Taylor Swift, we all knew that she got brought into this, but we didn't know to what extent until this week. And basically what's going on is it's surfacing that when all this stuff started, Blake Lively's people reached out to Taylor's people and was like, hey, I need you to put out a statement on social media saying that you support me. And if you don't, I'm going to share some personal text messages that you've shared with Blake specifically and put it out in the world. That's extortion. It's illegal. You can't do that.
It's fair game for Blake Lively. This is what she does. She takes a wonderful human being like Justin Baldoni, tries to rip him to shreds because the little girl
didn't get what she wanted. Yeah.
She's throwing a tantrum.
Is that what happened? Because she accused him of sexual harassment, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
But didn't some text messages or something come out showing that she was in agreement with a lot of the stuff that was happening?
Yep.
And also there were times where a specific scene was being shot, because he's directing. He had a director's mic on him the whole time, so the crew could hear him and it was being recorded. She said that during that shot and that scene specifically, which lasted about 15 minutes or something, I guess.
Something like that, yeah.
She said that he was saying really inappropriate things, but the funny thing about it is that everything he said was recorded. So
Oh, no,
none of
that's
that
just
happened.
not.
None of that happened. And
None of
then
it
she's
happened.
saying that she
So
didn't
how
know
is
he
this
was being
not thrown
recorded.
out? How is it not? Is it done now?
Well, I think at this
No.
point, I think at this point, the reason it's
Follows Blake
not
Lively,
thrown
as you can
out
tell.
is because, I mean, she's making accusations and he's saying, no, she's actually doing this. And this, like, it's more of a defamation case at this point, it feels like,
Yep.
because he tried to defame her. So that's why it's still a thing. Like, they keep filing new
So
motions and
now
things.
it's just a big back and forth thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, basically, she dug a hole and she keeps digging it deeper, and it's going to come back on her, is what I think is going to happen.
She's gonna get like 10 foot
And I
buried.
always
That's
loved
what I'm
her.
gonna say. Poor
I
Ryan.
know, yeah, poor Ryan. Poor Ryan. You can see it, like, when they do, like, interviews and stuff
Come
or
back
on
to
red
Canada,
carpets.
honey.
Yeah,
Come back to
seriously.
Canada.
Come back to Canada. Go
Like,
see Connie.
she needs to
We're
go back
nice
to
here.
Gossip
We're nice
Girl.
here. Come to the girls here.
I mean, I'm not too thrilled with him either. Like we had talked about briefly,
Mhm.
there's a scene in Deadpool where his daughter had to say some curse word, and his daughter really didn't want to do it, and he pressured her. And apparently, you can watch it on YouTube. She was
Oh,
like
really?
crying. She didn't want to say all this stuff, and Ryan's like, "Well, I'll just get somebody else to do it then." It was such an asshole to his daughter, and I was like, "That's horrible." Like, I would never make my daughter
Is that a
uncomfortable.
scene in Deadpool?
There's a scene in Deadpool 2, I want to say. I think it's the second one with and it's his daughter. And
Is
she's
it his actual daughter?
yeah, from what I had read, it's his actual daughter. Hopefully, I'm not out here spreading
Or is
like
it somebody
lies.
just spinning off a movie scene?
No, I want to say
'Cause
it's
that
in the
happens a lot
movie.
too, unfortunately.
Jordan, do you see it?
I have here. I found a Candace. What's her bucket talking about
Candace
it?
Owens?
Yeah, I wanna watch it.
I've watched that one. Um, but yeah, I think she was one of the ones that went into it and just said like how awful it was.
Wow.
But I mean, either way, Blake Lively has zero shame. It doesn't matter who you stand in front of. Again, she thinks she's the Khaleesi from Game of Thrones because she has her dragons, quote unquote. You're about to get burnt out there, Khaleesi. It's about to
She
be
is
done.
better off walking away and hoping to God.
I know, and
you
I
don't,
well,
like,
I
take
think
10
she
years for it
already
to fade out.
they already tried to
Exactly.
dismiss the case like
Yep.
a month ago, and the judge was like, "No, honey, you're in this now. We're going through the motions." And now she's like, "Fuck."
She's
You
screwed.
know what? You know what? Then it's about time some celebrities take accountability for some of the crap that they do.
Speaking
Absolutely.
of Diddy,
Right?
Diddy. Okay, can we start with Jaguar Wright?
yes, she's been saying this for years.
I am a huge fan of this woman, Jaguar Wright. I find her to be enlightening. She pulls no punches. She is a no bullshit kind
She
of
has
lady.
no fear.
Zero filter. And I was watching her special from the first day of court, and she was just like, who's got the juice? Because people were trying to turn to get her security away from her. And she's like, don't you worry. You're all being watched. All you YouTube influencers, your podcasters, like all these people. She's like, I'm coming for each and every one of you. Don't think the eyes aren't on you. Like I have people like she put everybody on blast. And I was like, let's go.
Were they saying unkind things about her or what?
She is so feared that she pays $1,000 a day for security. Yeah.
Wow.
Because there, what was the other girl?
Well, you know what,
Tyra?
though? She'd have to protect. I mean, look at the stuff that she's putting out there.
I mean, she
Oh, yeah.
said, like, I'm
Yep.
sure a lot of
I mean,
people
she
don't want
can't be
her
putting
around.
out stuff out there like she is and then
Yeah.
not expect no retaliation
Yeah.
of any
And
point.
this is, yeah.
From
And this is,
people that aren't afraid to retaliate.
oh yeah, and this is years of her telling everybody that this has gone on, and now all this shit's coming to the surface, and people are realizing like, wow, this was justified. She's right. Like, even when they were in court and Diddy was talking about some of the disgusting sexual things that he was doing his kids, the only people I feel bad for in this, other than the victims, are the kids. And you have all these people on social media going out there being like, oh, the kids, blah, 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 they're loaded. Like, these are his children. They weren't at
Yeah.
these freak offs, lubed up in
No.
baby oil. These
Well,
are
you
his
know what?
children.
You know what? Those kids got no problem what daddy is doing as long as the paycheck is coming in and they're
True.
living their high, mighty lifestyle, right? But now that the money may come to a halt, poor daddy, he's innocent.
Yeah, I mean, two or three of the
You
girls.
tell me they didn't know. They didn't know and they weren't there.
I,
They
w-
had
I
to
would.
have been.
I
How old
don't.
are they?
I don't know how
16
old
and
they are.
up. I think they're 16 and up.
I know that a bunch of them walked out of court because they were so disgusted about what Cassie had said. That guy was getting paid like $700 to like $3,500 to have sexual intercourse with Cassie, and then when he was done, she would have him do gross stuff. And the girls walked out of the courtroom. They were so disgusted and just appalled by it. I don't know. I would like to think if I was some weirdo doing weird shit like that, I wouldn't involve my kids.
Yeah. Well, and that's what
I don't know.
Jaguar was saying. She's like, you're making news out of people walking out of the courtroom. That's not the news here. Let's stay on task. Okay. The task is he did this. Like, we're not, like, the kids will be fine. You know, like, yeah, of course they're disgusted. Their dad did some nasty shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's not make news out of that. Let's make news about what really happened.
Yeah, I want them all. I want them all. I want Jay-Z. I want them all caught because we all know that they were involved.
A lot of celebrities are end up gonna get up.
When this happened, J-Lo canceled her tour.
Yep.
She was supposed to go on this giant world tour, and then, like, I swear, like a couple weeks tops after it was announced that he went to jail, she canceled the tour. She also then got divorced and all these other things.
Yeah,
but, like,
Oprah fully silent. Ellen has moved out of the country, and they all say it's because of what's going to come out from this trial. And I am honestly super bummed that this isn't a live trial. I get it. You can't have cameras and all that stuff.
It's federal.
But it's federal. But I would love to be able to watch the full scope of what's going on because I think now all we're doing is
this is going to be one of those good documentaries.
Oh,
and it's going to be,
no doubt.
There's going to be a massive movie.
I guarantee you, what's the guy who does American Horror Story? Ryan, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Murphy.
He's already started his planning for this. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. This is going to be something that he puts his mark on.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are brought up in court.
Are they? Do you think they will be, or have they been?
I think so. I think so. There's too much that is around them too. There's way too much.
What did I see? I saw a video, and it was like a month old. So, like, my algorithm's all over the place sometimes. But I think it was Candace. What's her name? Candace Owens. She was saying that she was like pleading that Justin Bieber get out. She's like, for your safety, I beg you, take your wife, take your child, get out of there. Like, cause they're like, you know, and he's been like spiraling online because he did go to those parties because he was invited, and who wouldn't go? Like, that's P. Diddy. I'm Justin Bieber. Like, that is my idol. But there's like some really creepy videos that went around at one point, and it's like, it was clear. It seemed
48
clear what
hours
was happening.
with Diddy. We can't tell you. We can't disclose what's going to go on. I truly think something horrible happened to Justin Bieber on multiple occasions, and I'm not going to pick on him in any way.
So many people we probably don't even know about.
Yeah, and I'm not going to pick on him in any way, and I'm not going to say that he doesn't have the, he's not strong. I hope if something did happen at some point that he does come to the surface, it's not going to change my opinion about him. And I hope that Diddy gets what he deserves. Like, I'm sick of people who have money getting away with such heinous, disgusting things. It's just like Epstein.
Yeah.
They killed him off. I'm sorry. Y'all can hate me for that. Take it any way you want. He didn't kill himself. I'm sorry. He just didn't. He got away with it.
You know, too many, like I said, it's about time celebrities start being accountable for.
Absolutely.
Well, did you watch the Drake Bell thing?
I did.
Like the Nickelodeon.
Disney, or Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but they taught, like, all these kids were, like, there was a pedophile on staff there. Like, and these things are happening, and it's been happening. And Bethany Frankel, actually, I sent you a video about that, Ryan. She was a Real Housewife of New York at one point, and she's the girl who owns, like, the Skinny mixes, Skinny vodka, whatever, that chick.
Quiet on Set.
Quiet on Set is that documentary.
Yep.
But yeah, even she was like, this stuff has been going on for years, and I'm so here for it. It is time to clean house in Hollywood. It is time for everyone to be held accountable and, like, restart this whole thing and make it, because it, like, the glitz and glam of Hollywood used to mean something. Now it's like, I'm good. Do you know Jax? Do you know she's a TikToker? Her name's Jax. She did music. She did the I Know Victoria's Secret. That song. He's an old man who lives in Ohio. Yeah, that guy. I don't know. Anyway, no, she's great. So she's very talented.
You caught what I did there, right?
Yeah, stuff like that. That was perfect.
I wasn't prepared to sing today. But she is very talented, and she was gonna do a record deal, and then she realized it was so sketchy and creepy. She released her album by herself, and she talks about it in her album.
Oh, wow.
She's like, I saw some scary shit. I wrote about it, and I released my own album. Please support me. I didn't want to sell myself to the devil, because that's what people have to do for those types of things. It's nuts.
I feel like Kesha was one of those artists who was the break. you know, when she came out that song Praying, you know, when I'm finished, they won't even know your name.
Yep.
Where she went after that director was like, you were not going to be anything
Well, he
unless
took
you hook up
everything
with,
from her.
he took
Yeah.
everything from her, you
And
know. Hollywood is a crazy thing. I mean, who doesn't want to be loaded? I
like
think
it
we all,
happened to Taylor Swift too, as far
yeah,
as like she finally, that's why she re-released all of her records,
yeah,
because Scooter Braun had the rights to them. So
Oh,
she
yeah.
re-recorded all of
yep,
them in a slightly
That's
different
right.
variation.
yeah.
And
Taylor's version. It's
Taylor's
called.
version, yeah.
I don't blame him for that though. He bought those. They were up for sale. I don't know why she didn't just buy her own stuff
I
back,
think
but
there was a lot more to it than that, but
yeah,
but my best friend is like
obsessed with that.
obsessed.
Yeah,
Like she is Taylor Swift's #1 fan. Like,
her and Regan would get along great.
yes, they would.
My daughter is obsessed
Yes,
with
they
Taylor
would.
Swift. I think I've watched the Eras tour like 150 times.
Oh, you love
You know,
it.
I've heard a couple Taylor Swift songs. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
she's
know.
good. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful girl.
yeah.
She's smart. She's smart as hell.
Oh,
I mean,
Mhm.
that is not a stupid chick.
no.
Yeah. Well, she has like her master's degree, doesn't she?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, does
she
she
has,
really?
Oh yeah, she's gone to school.
Oh,
Like
I mean,
somehow
she's got a
made it in.
great voice. It's just not my thing.
not your thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, some of her stuff I don't mind. Some of them I'm like, yeah, I could live without this one. But she
Yeah.
puts on
Some
a
of them are
great
pretty
show.
good, but
Yep, she is very empowering for not just women, but for like the people that work for her. She gave them all huge bonuses with Eras tour, so she takes good care of her people.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And like I said, I'm not saying it to knock her by any
Yeah,
means.
Right.
I mean, no. I'm just not. I mean, I guess I could say I'm a fan of hers in terms of she's a good person. She's
yep, agreed. Same here.
right, but I'm just not
Yeah.
a musical fan.
Mhm.
And Taylor, if you ever see this, you need to stand up like the rest of these celebrities who sing and go against Ticketmaster for scalping your tickets. It is ridiculous that anybody should have to pay $3,000 to $10,000 to sit in a seat for an hour and a half to 3 hours to watch a show. I hope you see this. It's not right. And even Taylor, I was reading this article about her big screen, the way her Eras tour was set up was in a U shape. And again, this could be BS, but I had read a couple articles about this where her screen was. She decided to sell those, I guess, for
Oh,
like
she
10,
did.
15 bucks a seat.
She did.
And scalpers went in and bought these tickets and then jacked them up with resale to like 100,
Yeah, it's like
It's like
what do they call it? Like obstructed
gouging.
view.
Or yeah, obstructed view or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they all did that. It was awful. And I'm like, you think about these parents who don't have a lot of money. You know, I mean, I can say I'm fortunate that my wife and I both work, but I still wouldn't pay that amount of money. You know, but if she wanted to see Taylor that bad, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
wouldn't pay that much
I wouldn't pay that much either. I
for
wouldn't even
any
pay that much to
concert.
see
I've
Stevie
been to a
Nicks.
lot of concerts,
Yep.
and let me tell you,
I'm
I
trying
would
to think
never
of
pay that
someone
much.
I would pay that much for, and I can't. I can't think of them.
I just paid
Like,
$250 to see Halsey in June.
Oh, of course you did, you weirdo.
I love
For
her.
what?
Do you know who
Halsey?
Halsey is?
No.
If you get a chance,
Gonna be
look her
made
up.
fun of now?
No.
No, not at all.
I know who she is. Couldn't tell you one song.
People always ask me like, "Oh, Ryan, what's your kind of music?" My wife loves country. Jordan's a big like punk fan.
I'm an emo kid. Yeah.
An emo punk fan from back in the day. Like
Yep.
I love pop music, R&B and pop. Like I'm a huge fan of like Halsey. I love like Tyrese and NSYNC. I loved. Judge me all you
What's
want.
your go-to karaoke song, Ryan? Because I've seen you sing.
Bye bye bye?
Is it really?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do you sing with that band that's local to you?
Bye bye bye.
That's what you sing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's videos
I
on my
thought it was
Facebook.
something different, but I
No,
don't know.
I've done that. What else have I done? I've done some country stuff. It just depends. Yeah. But I love songs that like I like the regular versions of, let's say, like that country type song that really tells a story.
Mhm.
That's why I love Halsey so much. Like when she went through her breakup with G-Eazy and she came out with all these songs, like it just resonates with me. You know, it's funny, like I could be listening to a song and other people would be like, oh my God, this is like sacrifice a cow music. This is so sad. And for me, I'm just smiling, like amped up, like because the meaning of the song to me just drives me. I don't know, like I just love something that hits you with your strings. And for me, I get a different effect to that than others do. My wife's always like, we're going out. Can we like bump it up a bit? It's just, yeah. So yeah, you know, everybody has their own thing. Connie, who's your go-to for music?
I am country at heart.
All right.
I'm anything new. I love Blake Shelton just because he's hot. And I'll
What do
put
they
it out
call
there.
him?
I'll put it out there that Blake, let me just say this. Okay, you had your moment with Taylor. Now I'm going to have my moment with Blake. Let me fix this first. So,
Hold my beer.
just saying that, I've been with my husband for almost 30 years. But there is a reason that his name is not tattooed on my body because things can change. And I
Oh,
feel
damn.
that
Is
you
Blake
would be,
Shelton the one with Gwen Stefani?
yes.
Okay. Just
I'm not
making
gonna
sure
lie, I
I know
love
who we're
Gwen
talking
Stefani
about.
too. Hey, I'm all about Gwen Stefani too. I'm a bit of everything. I will say. Would I leave Terry for Blake? Reality, no.
At least for a couple hours.
But in my mind, hell yeah. But no, I love country. I love rock. I'm actually gonna say when I was in high school, I was a huge metalhead.
Ooh.
Yeah, country, rock, bit of pop, alternative. I listen to actually quite a bit of everything.
That's awesome.
Love it.
There is a couple R&B. I can't do rap. I can't do it.
Blake
I
Shelton,
tried.
holler at your girl Connie.
Yeah,
I'm
Blake.
here. I'm here.
Sure. We're gonna tag him in it.
I love this. Oh my God. You know what's so funny?
Side
Is
by side, we can go for a ride.
her husband and her
What kind of
son are going to
ride?
see this. I'm going to apologize in advance for my couple-hour comment. I'm sorry, guys. Would I leave my husband? No, maybe for a couple hours, though.
Couple hours. Yeah.
What about you, Jordan? Who's your absolute go-to?
For music?
Wait, I gotta say, Jordan, wait. I can't believe I didn't say this. Oh my God. My all-time number one, oh my God. My heart is palpitating really fast. My number one song of all time, Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Oh my God, yay. I love
that
it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is like the holy
Journey was
prayer.
my first concert.
It wasn't really. I haven't even seen them
my dad
live,
took
and I would
me.
love it.
I
But
mean,
that
I don't
song
think
comes on, it's crazy.
I love it.
No matter what I'm doing, where I am, I was at work one day, and it came on the little channel that we had playing hotel music, and it ended up coming on, and I cranked it. And one of the staff members was like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? Nobody's here right now. The rooms are being cleaned. and I'm dancing up the hallway. I'm singing. I'm
awesome.
dancing. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry
my
for
dad's a
interrupting you.
piano player, so he's been playing Don't Stop Believing for years. Like that's like between that song and Billy Joel's Piano Man, like those are his two that he's always, like those are him. So I totally get that. Gosh, it really depends on my mood. Like lately, when I'm feeling like magical and I'm, pulling cards and stuff, I love listening to like basically the Practical Magic soundtrack. Like Stevie Nicks and all that. I'm a huge Beatles fan. I went through a phase in high school, adore them. I know these are like left field, I know. But mostly emo, like My Chemical Romance, Good Charlotte, Simple Plan, those types of bands are, my go-to. And just, I don't know, random songs that just kind of resonate with me,
Who's that person you went and saw twice?
Who'd I go see twice?
You went when we were working together.
Hootie Fest?
Was it Hootie Fest?
I mean, I went to Hootie and the Blowfish used to do a thing in Mexico where they was like Hootie and the Blowfish, Bare Naked Ladies, Everclear, Lit,
Wow,
Lit's great. Yeah, so like 90s. I don't know.
Oasis. I love Oasis.
I like
would
Oasis.
love to see Oasis. They're touring this year, but I'm sure tickets are way sold out.
Oh, or ridiculously expensive.
Yeah. I watched their documentary. Did you watch their documentary?
No.
It was actually interesting because it was like it showed them back in the day and like their whole, I don't know, it's on HBO.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't have HBO
I enjoyed it.
It kind of says I ain't got HBO up here in Newfoundland.
It was like HBO Max or whatever.
HBO.
Yeah.
I'm way too cheap to pay for HBO.
Oh, also, quick announcement, alert. You both probably have no idea who Sailor J is.
Nope.
She is back on TikTok, formerly of YouTube. I got a message on Discord because I'm a gamer from my friend Cannoli. Thank you so much for sending me that.
You have a lot of colorful friends.
I do. Sailor J posted a video called Contouring 101.
Oh boy.
Okay. For anybody who's into makeup, and I know you both are into your eye makeup, please look up Sailor J Contouring 101. It is the most stupid, ridiculously funny video.
Wait, is it the one where like if the men know we can
Yes.
shift? Is that person?
Yes.
They're going to call the church.
If the men find out we can
Yeah,
shape
so
shift,
she's
they're
just
going to call the
contouring
church.
her face, and she just has this ridiculous dialogue with it.
Oh my God, it's hysterical, Connie. If you get
You
a
have
chance
to look like you
at
have
it,
no nostrils. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair
men
enough
will
for
be
her.
bewitched and give you their wallets.
Yeah.
It's super funny, but she's back on TikTok, and I'm so excited
Oh my
about
God,
it.
that makes me so happy.
She is a riot. She like disappeared for like 10 years.
I was wondering.
Yeah, she's great.
Interesting.
So we've been through Diddy. Oh, we have to ask you. Connie is a huge hockey fan for Toronto. As Toronto Maple Leafs,
I'm a
tell us about it.
believer. We call ourselves believers.
Okay.
So yeah, the last game, it was horrific. The Toronto Maple Leafs should be utterly embarrassed. I was embarrassed for them. I was pissed. I was cursing at that screen. Like, there were words I think I invented myself. They weren't playing. They were standing around watching. They pretty much just handed the game on a silver platter right to Florida and said, "Here you go, take us out." Is what they did.
Oh.
The fans by the end of the game, fans were throwing their jerseys on the ice. They were throwing the Toronto jerseys on the ice, and they were in Toronto. Okay, this game was in Toronto, and at the end of the game, they got booed off the ice.
Oh my
by their
God.
fans.
Oh, God, I
It was
thought New
that
England
big.
fans
It was
did
that bad.
Philly fans.
The game ended. It would have been another shutout because the prior game they lost to a shutout, and now this one was almost another shutout, which should not happen in the playoffs.
Agreed.
They're still in it, right?
They're still in it tonight.
Okay.
They play tonight.
Who are they playing tonight?
gosh.
Florida. It's a 7-game series. So
Oh yeah, I
tonight is
always
game
forget that
6.
that's how they do it. Like you play the same person for like 5 to 7
Yeah,
games.
it's the best out of 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now tonight is game 6 because Florida is up 3-2. If Toronto loses tonight, they're out, which will be their own fault. I have a feeling what's going to happen. At least I'm praying what's going to happen. And as bad as they played, I mean, technically it's not over. Toronto can win tonight and force to go to game 7.
When was their last game?
Huh?
When was their last game before this tonight's?
Today is Wednesday.
Okay, so they had about 2 days rest.
Well, kind of.
Day and a
1
half.
day off.
Yeah.
But they don't rest. They don't rest because it's constant ice practice, which
I suppose.
clearly they needed.
Yeah.
And 2, the travel time from Toronto to Florida.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Because tonight's game is in Florida. So now
Good vibes.
they lost to
Good
Florida.
vibes.
Yeah. Bring them on. Bring them on. Bring them on.
Yep.
I should have wore blue eyeshadow today, blue lipstick.
Make sure you check out that Contouring 101 video. You're going to
It's so
laugh
funny. No, we just need to
hard.
send it to her. We'll find it.
I'll
And
send it to her, yeah.
It's funny.
So we're going to have to wrap up because I know my girl Jordan over there got an appointment.
I have an appointment.
So I
Sorry.
first and foremost cannot thank you enough, Connie, for coming and hanging out with us today.
Seriously, it
I just
was so much
absolutely love you.
fun.
Thank you.
So for everyone that was lucky enough to get picked, bless you again. No.
Bless you.
I cough you, bless you. For everyone who was lucky enough to get a reading done by Connie today, we will tag you. Please make sure that you like and follow, and check Connie out at 8 a.m. every morning on TikTok, Connie P 1122. You have a YouTube these days?
No.
No.
I'm thinking I should get one, but I do not have one. I'm still
All right.
old school. It's just TikTok right now.
She's just TikToking. And then as always for us, please don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Bing, bing, bing. And hopefully in the future we'll get Connie back to come hang with us again. We hope you all have a fantastic week, and it's always great to hang out with you. So stick around and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.